And good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. It's usually the coach and AD. It's Karl DeMasi and Chad Griffin. Chad Griffin's on the road with his son a little across this today, so he won't be coming in. But once again, it's Wednesday Night Live on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, the coach and AD. And remember, it's presented every Wednesday by Specialty Sports. Specialty Sports is located at 702 Mall Boulevard, right here in Savannah, Georgia. Although they are a retail store and specializing in specific sports like soccer, volleyball, disc golf, they can also help you with sports gear and apparel. And they're our sponsor every Wednesday night. And, of course, this is all presented by the Coach's Corner Sports Network. And if you've been watching the show before us, NASCAR Rubbin' and Grubbin' with Dan Foles and Brandon Bain, always a great show. A lot of racing going on here in the United States, a sport that's been, I guess, taking advantage of the COVID-19 virus. But, in Savannah, Georgia, everybody says, oh, there's no sports. Well, we had the Banana Start, the Savannah Banana Start. We have the Savannah Spirit playing right now over at Benedictine Military School. But the Savannah Clovers have been playing a lot. And people don't realize it, that they are the first team to play sports here in Savannah, Georgia. They got a big game coming up Saturday night. And joining us now on the Coach's Corner Internet stream is the man himself, the owner, the president, you name it, co-owner, but he does everything. He's the guy that had the brainstorm behind this whole organization. I'd like you to meet Brian Sykes. Brian, thanks for coming on tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Hey, it's always a lot of fun catching up on local sports here in Savannah, Georgia. Now, tell everybody, you're from Savannah, Georgia. Give everybody a heads up of Brian Sykes and how long he's been here and what he's been doing here in Savannah, Georgia.
A couple of years now. My dad got transferred from Charleston here to work at the port years ago. He's retired now, and so the family just sort of settled down here. So making my roots here and trying to keep things moving.
And once again, he's a graduate of South C. Johnson High School, and he lives here in Savannah. This is his hometown. So the creation of the Savannah Clovers, I know it started from a previous club way back in 2011. Give us a little history behind it.
So it goes all back to First City Supporters. My friend Ringo started First City Supporters to try to bring a soccer team here to Savannah. He ended up leaving and moving to Atlanta, so I was here by myself for the most part. So I decided to just go ahead and try to start a team. So I did a lot of research, tried to figure out a good name for the team, and kind of stumbled upon Savannah Clovers. It sounds good. It reminds you of Savannah, and it sort of makes sense. So from there, me and my good friend Philip Higgins, we put the team together, put the club together, started playing locally on Sundays, and it just kind of grew. We had a decent online presence, and a lot of teams that were playing in a little bit of higher leagues wanted to play us. So we ended up playing Atlanta Silverbacks, Asheville City, and Georgia Revolution, even though we were playing on the Sunday league versus semi-pro amateur teams outside the city. So from there, everything just sort of grew. We found the league to play in, UPSL. We've been playing in there since 2017. So far, so good. Got a lot of things coming up. Hopefully, we can make some big moves in the next coming years.
And, you're talking about, a semi-pro amateur team. How is the club supported? I mean, do you have fans behind it? Or you just have investors? How is this team supported? I mean, because you guys are playing all over the place.
Yeah, so a lot of it comes from sponsorship. We have a good sponsor in Cintas. They've been with us for a number of years now. We just picked up Biomat, local plasma donation company here in Savannah. International plasma donation, but they have a local branch here. And then a lot of it comes from just the fans showing up at games, ticket sales, and merchandise. Really keeps the club going. UPSL, it is inexpensive, but it can get expensive sometimes. So most of the time, it's from sponsorship and ticket sales.
All right. So now I get confused with all this amateur leagues, United Premier Soccer League, so many different divisions. Tell us about the league the Clovers are playing in and what division you're in, and what does it mean to this whole picture of this, Premier League soccer for the men.
So UPSL is a fourth division league in the United States. They have well over 300 clubs split up into different conferences and divisions across the country. They have I believe we have a sort of a U19 or youth league too. But it's a perfect league for us. it's perfect league for us because it allows us to stay local and operate at a smaller budget to keep games coming to Savannah and playing outside of Savannah too.
Now, you got to put a team together. And I know
Yep.
I don't want to butcher the guy's name, but last Saturday he scored 5 goals. Tell us about the team. Are these local guys? Are they living here in Savannah? Or do they come in just to play the games? Tell us about the team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Connection. Yeah, we're losing you on the connection.
Okay, yeah. So Timo scored 5 goals. I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, so Timo scored 5 goals. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, one of our guys, Timo, scored 5 goals this past weekend. He's been playing with us for a few years now, and he's a player that's played at a professional level with New York City FC, and he's played in those for EPS club. So, and he's been here locally for years now. So it's good to have him here, and get some more goals this coming Saturday.
Yeah, well, we lost you. You were coming in and out there. Let's try it again. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so what was the player's name?
Timo Mesa.
Timo Mesa. 5 goals against the Charleston United. And what did that game mean for you guys leading up into this weekend, which we're going to talk about, which is going to be a big weekend, I guess, for you guys, especially probably a big tournament that might help you move on.
Yeah, big game for the guys. Good performance. They played very well. They did well.
Yeah, you're still going in and out.
Play better. Okay, how about now? Can you hear me?
Right there, perfect.
Good. Yeah, some of our younger players are really pushing our older players to keep their game up. So this is really good. The game was good. Good momentum going into this Saturday versus Soda City. So hopefully we can have a repeat performance this Saturday.
And once again, you're listening to Wednesday Night Live midweek update from the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. The coach and AD, the AD, Chad Griffin's on the road with his son. So we're here talking to the president of the Savannah Clovers United Premier Soccer League team, and they got a big game this weekend. So before we get into the game, what impact do the Clovers have on Savannah? I mean, because you guys were the first to kick up with playing sports, and it means a lot to Savannah. Do you have a good backing? Is there a good support system as far as the fans go in the city?
Yeah, we've done pretty well these last 2 games. Of course, they've been a big hiatus of all kinds of sports here in Savannah. So the fans really came out to our games. We really appreciate them coming out. But the larger soccer nation really likes to focus on lower league soccer. So it's been fun for the last couple of years seeing people from outside of Savannah take an interest into the Clovers. And in turn, it makes people think more about Savannah and visiting here. So whatever we could do to help tourism, to help the atmosphere here in Savannah, we're all for it.
You've grown since 2011 when you first started this whole concept. What are a couple of things that you think that you've learned and have helped you make the Savannah Clovers a success here in Savannah?
Yeah, so a lot of missteps, a lot of false starts, but we always end up doing what we need to do to build a club. We've learned a lot from different teams from around the country. Chattanooga FC, Asheville City, Georgia Revolution. Those teams they've been playing for years now, and just to be able to talk to their owners and reach out to them when we need to, it's always good to have that sort of support system behind us, so we can take the ideas that are specific to Savannah and accomplish them.
And now Saturday you have a really big game. It's called the National Independent Soccer Association Cup. What is that all about?
Yeah, so NISA is one of the newest pro leagues, and they have at least 10 clubs. It's just an historic club. All right, can you hear me?
Let's try it again. Tell us about the National Independent Soccer League again, Independent Cup again. NISA.
And they have about 10 teams on. It's a pro league. They have historic club New York Cosmos playing in their league now, coming up in the fall. But yeah, they just want to do something to keep soccer going around the country. So this cup is a mixture between teams from their league and other amateur lower league leagues. So to be able to compete against, Chattanooga FC, which is the pro team now, is really something special for the city and our players.
Now, is it one game and you're done, or you get to play more than one game? All right, you just lost connection again.
Okay. How about now? Can you hear me?
Right there.
Good. Yeah, so we're going to play one home game here in Savannah, and then we're going to go up to Chattanooga to play Chattanooga, and then we're going to go to Columbia to play Georgia Revolution. And so it's sort of a round robin World Cup style tournament.
Okay.
Specific to our pod. So most of our games will be away, and that's just because of the COVID thing happening now. If there wasn't a pandemic, you would definitely see more games at home.
All right, so break down this game Saturday against the Soda City Soccer Club out of Irmo, South Carolina.
Yeah, so Soda City, they're from Columbia, South Carolina. Pretty good team. They got to the UPSL Final Four a couple of months ago. Really good team. Respect them. Great game. A good game for everybody comes over.
You just broke up again. I know it's tough.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us about the Soda City Club again.
So they're from South Carolina. They've been playing for a few years. We played them a few times here in Savannah, so it's sort of turning into a rivalry. Very good club. They went to the UPSL Final Four last season, so it's a good game, really good player, good organization. The fans should definitely come out and see. It's going to be a great game.
All right, so somebody wants to come to the game Saturday. What do they got to do? Can they buy tickets somewhere else, or they have to show up at Memorial Stadium and buy it? How can they get tickets for Saturday night? You still there, Brian? You still there? Yeah,
Still there?
You're still breaking up. No, I can't hear you. Let's hope he tries to reconnect. There we go.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. If you want tickets, go to Facebook, go to our Facebook page, go to our Instagram page, or search us on Eventbrite, and you'll be able to get tickets online, or you can show up at Memorial Stadium and get tickets.
I noticed there was a bad connection tonight. Are you okay? Roughly about 10:15 to come back on Saturday, and we'll get a better connection?
Let's see. I can't make any promises, but if you send me a text, I might be able to get on with you after the game.
Yeah, because it was just a bad connection. But I want everybody to know about this game. I wanted to support the Savannah Clovers. I mean, 6-2 win last week against Charleston United. We wish you the best of luck. Saturday night, 7:30, 5 o'clock, 7:30. $5 for tickets at Memorial Stadium.
Yep.
Hey, quickly, you have any coronavirus regulations that you have to follow at the stadium?
We just want fans to social distance. Soda City's fans will be sitting on the other side of Memorial Stadium, but definitely make sure you bring hand sanitizer with you.
And make sure you wear your mask, right?
Exactly, yeah. Thank you.
All right, Brian, I appreciate it. I'll give you a text. I'll give you a call. We'll try to set this up again, but we got a lot of information out there. But once again, congratulations from something that started in 2011. Did you expect to be here in 2020?
Oh, man, I don't know if I want to answer that, but yes.
a lot of bumps in the road, right?
Yeah, but we're all good.
You're all good. No, I mean, hey, a lot of people are talking about it, so keep up the great work, and good luck on Saturday.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Brian Sykes, president of the Savannah Clovers. Tough internet right there, connection, and that's, the internet. I mean, we got, rain coming in, bad reception, and, that's part of the job. But I'll try and hook them up Saturday so we can go over this. Once again, the Savannah Clovers, 2011, 2016, announced they were going to have a team, semi-pro, amateur. They're playing in, let me get my notes here, the United Premier Soccer League. There's over 300 teams in that league. and they're going to take part in the NISA Cup, which starts Saturday here in Savannah. They'll play 3 games. I guess it's like pool play. If they win, they'll go on. They have the best record in their little pod, like Brian said. They'll move on. So once again, check it out. We got the Savannah Spirit tonight playing over at Benedictine Military School. DJ Spizos and Chris Davidovich, the coach, started a women's soccer Premier League team. And Savannah Spirit, first year, they got 3 games under their belt, and hopefully we'll get some more this year. But you can never know what's going on with the COVID-19 pandemic. Savannah Bananas return to action tomorrow night, Thursday. First time at Grayson Stadium this year, but with the rain, they were rained out yesterday, so we got a lot going on. As far as Saturday goes, hopefully the AD, Chad Griffin, will be back. We'll talk about the Savannah Clovers again. Hopefully we'll get Brian to come back on with a better connection, and we'll break down the game and let you know what you need to do about that. But we got a great show. We're going to start it off with the Savannah High new football coach. He's not really a new football coach to Savannah, Georgia. He's been doing it for 25 years. Michael Moore, Johnson High School, went over to New Hampstead, helped get that program going. Now he's the head coach at Savannah High. So we'll have Michael Moore on first. Our athlete of the week, our Weatherington Chiropractic Clinic athlete of the week, a Savannah Christian alum. That's right. We're going to the college players right now. Playing for the Savannah Bananas, played for ABAC, Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, ABAC, ABAC. Had a phenomenal season going on, and the season was cut short. Well, this young man now from Savannah Christian is playing for the Savannah Bananas. We're going to talk to Garrett Bradley, and then we're going to wrap up. We're going to come back again, and then we're going to bring on a former standout athlete, now up at the Citadel, football player. He's gone from quarterback to defensive back, and I did a couple of shows with him when we were on the radio. It was the coach and the kid. That's right. Javante Middleton's going to let us know how it's going up there at the Citadel and how it's going with football and the COVID-19 virus and everything going on up there, and what's happening with the SoCon, if we're going to have a season with the SoCon. So I'm looking forward to the coach, the AD, and the kid on Saturday, and hopefully we can hook up back with the Savannah Clovers, Brian Sykes, to end out the show on Saturday morning. So once again, I gotta thank my sponsor, Specialty Sports. Sierra Thomas, the general manager, does a great job over there. Remember, Specialty Sports is located at 702 Mall Boulevard. Soccer, volleyball, disc golf, apparel, gear. She'll help you get that stuff. And once again, I got to thank John Henderson and Coach's Corner for letting us do this every Saturday morning in the Sound Garden. And it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. So remember, every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, Wednesday Night Live, it's the coach and the AD. The AD's on the road. Hopefully he's watching this. Hopefully I made you proud there, Chad Griffin. And until we see you on Saturday, may you be having the greatest week you ever had and always hit it at the park. So I'll talk to you on Saturday, 9 o'clock, right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. It's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. I'll talk to you then.